My name is Katie Hedlind. I live in Madison Colony, and I've lived here since 2008.
With so many options of places to live in Las Vegas, why did you choose Providence to call home?
Um, I was very familiar with the area when I was looking for houses. I've always lived in the Northwest, went to Centennial High School for high school, so this was just a natural area for me to look. And my house that I bought just happened to be the house that I liked the most, so just happened to be in this area.
Please tell us why you would like to be on the board of directors. Additionally, if you were elected, what would you like to see as a priority for the board?
Okay. Um, well, I've been a licensed manager for 14 years. I have a lot of experience. This is what I do on a day-to-day basis. There's a lot that goes into managing master associations. There's a lot that goes into managing any association. There's a lot you need to know. There's a lot you need to look out for. Nevada is the most highly regulated state for homeowners associations, and that's something that's important. And I feel that board members should be aware of these things. That there's so many different laws and so many different statutes that needs to be followed. And I know all this, so I was like, you know what, it's time for me to step up and run for the board. The financials definitely concern me. It's a very uncomfortable feeling when you have a $4 million budget and then you have to get a loan to finish a park. And in the meantime, we still have $500,000 that we need to spend on irrigation repairs that has not been done yet. I always like to say I'm a huge Disney fan, love going to Disneyland. And I always tell myself, you have to pay the mortgage before you can go to Disneyland. So it's kind of that thing. Providence is very unique that we have a lot of social events, we have a lot of extras that go into the community, which it's very unique in that way. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but you have to pay your mortgage before you go to Disneyland. You have to pay for the irrigation before you do social events and all the extras that are not part of the day-to-day operation of the HOA.
As you know, there are a lot of moving pieces to keep our community running smoothly. What are some of the strengths that you will bring as a board member if you're elected?
Well, this is what I do every day. I know how HOAs, I know what to do in order to make an HOA run like clockwork. If you're doing everything right, it just runs like clockwork and everything just goes smoothly. I know what it takes. It's what I do. I think about it every day. I think about, what needs to be done to improve what it is that I'm doing at work, and I'd be the same way as a board member.
What current challenges do you see the board and or the community facing currently? And as a follow-up, what changes would you implement to address those particular concerns?
Currently, I see the financials being a big problem. We still have the irrigation that needs to be fixed, and in the meantime, we're being charged a lot in water every month, and all the leaks that are happening, those water fees, and that can be quite costly. I'm a part of the finance committee, and recently, myself and my fellow committee members sat down and we went through the budget, and we cut out a lot that we thought we could do without. We left a lot in that we felt, the hometown holidays, the 4th of July, all of those events that people really like, we felt, we can keep those in. But we took out some stuff that we thought we didn't necessarily need. Polos for board members. That was just an example. Community outreach, I don't believe is necessary. It's not a very good idea to be donating assessment funds to outside entities other than Providence.
And finally, why should the residents of Providence vote for you to be on the Providence Board of Directors?
Well, this is what I do every day. There's no learning curve for me. I take continuing education classes all the time. This is what I do. This is all I've done for 14 years. So it's a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge. So that's why.